justice and peace and equality.
Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, and I'm back with Miss Tanisha Bowman. And we working on them JOBs, and that's just over broke, baby.
Yes.
You understand? To entrepreneurship. You better tell it, man. Now, Tanisha, you were talking about being just over broke, the job, and it's a young lady sitting at home right now that's saying, I got to pay my bills. Entrepreneurship is a sacrifice. I get a check every week, every 2 weeks. I'm able to take care of myself better than I have before.
Right.
Why would I choose entrepreneurship? I know I get free time, but it's a little risky put my family on the line like that. Talk to that woman who's in that position.
Right. That's awesome. That's a great question. So it's your gift. It's your gift from God. I'm never, ever, ever going to tell you to leave your job or your career because that doesn't make sense if the time isn't right. But what I am telling you is that it does not make sense not to tap into the gifts and talents that you know God has given you, right? We were fearfully and wonderfully made. He created us in his image. When he created me, he threw the mold away. So that means that it's something in me that's not in anybody else in this world. And that is the same for you. So by all means, keep your job, keep your career until you can fully walk into entrepreneurship, but don't sleep on you. Because at the end of the day, that person that you're working for is an entrepreneur. They didn't sleep on them. They had some late nights. They had some early mornings. They had to make some sacrifices so that they can put us into position to be able to fulfill their dreams, right? God will position you to be positioned to get into position. Trust God and believe God for what he has for you. And for a while, do them both. Make the sacrifice until you can fully walk into what belongs to you.
Man, you better tell it, man. You better tell it. I mean, I hear ministry, everything all up in there, man. Entrepreneurship, non-profit ministry.
Yes.
I'm seeing it all, man. The whole total package,
Yes.
And when it comes down to helping other women, because that's what, we are here to serve others.
Yes.
Once we get finished service, I feel like our time is up.
Yes.
We ain't serving no more.
That's right.
Our time is up.
That's right.
And you got a retreat coming up, right?
I have a retreat coming up.
Man, you better tell us about that retreat.
Yes,
Talk to
yes.
me.
So it's going to be about 10 young ladies, and it is going to be a transformational / empowerment retreat. We're going to be in Tennessee, y'all, and it's coming up really, really soon. It is already sold out, unfortunately, but what I want you to understand is that self-care, retreats, all of these things are so important because this is how you gain your sister circle. This is how you get into a community with other women that are striving for more. We are all dealing with stuff. Listen, it looks great on Facebook, and I don't knock Facebook or any social media site because I am a social media influencer, but it looks great on the social media site. But when you can get behind the scenes and you can get a collective group of ladies together and you can cry, you can laugh, you can pray, you can declare some things, you can talk manifestation, you can write some goals down, and you can keep each other accountable, and then you can do it in a place where there is peace, right? I chose the mountains on purpose because there is peace out there. We know that the scenery is absolutely amazing. We know that it is peaceful, and I know that some rejuvenation is going to take place, some reset is going to take place, some recharging is going to take place. We're going under construction. It's going to be amazing. Why? Because we still can.
Man, you better tell it. You just told us that retreat sold out.
Yes.
So, I mean, so I guess they got to get in the circle and sister circle.
Yes.
And stay in the network, through social media.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about social media because you are a social media guru.
Yes. Yes.
You are a social media guru. You are getting the bag on social media as well.
I am.
And I remember sitting with you in here in Frozen Spoke when we first officially met, and I was in here with a few of my colleagues. You were here with one of your colleagues, Miss Danielle Phoenix.
Yes.
Great graphic designer, by the way. You give her a shout out.
Yes.
And,
it's the only person I use.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And you were talking, you were telling us about how you were maximizing social media. I mean, come on. Is social media really paying bills like that?
Social media pays bills like that. Now, I will tell you all that social media has definitely slacked up a little bit. They're in competition with each other, and when they catch up with each other, they have their down times, which makes sense. It's a business, right? It will come back up. Social media pays you up to $35,000 a month just to post. Okay, when you get selected. it pays you $30,000 a month for ads on Reels. When you get selected, you do have to be invited, but that's by you posting. But in addition to making the money on social media for posting, if you are in any type of business, if you are doing anything business wise, it does not make sense not to use your free marketing tools. The business that I told you all I was in when I was in the top 0.1% of the company, that happened while I was in a town with a population of 30,000 people. One McDonald's, one Burger King, one school system. But because I use my social media resources, I have a team in over 10, 15 different states, right? Why? Because it's free. Why would you not post? Why would you not push that live button and say, hey, everybody, how you doing?
and some people, some people look at the live like, oh, I gotta have a makeup artist, I gotta do this, I gotta go Hollywood. But I mean, it's like you getting up and you just press. I mean, is this the schedule? Like, what's going on?
I'm just pressing the button. So one of the things I teach about in my social media class is Reels. And the R for real is real, but it's REAL. People want real life. I need to know that I can relate to you. Okay. I need to know that you are a regular person. It is great to be dialed up and absolutely beautiful because I believe in being beautiful, right? Because I still can. But I also believe in real life. I can't connect to you if every time I see you, you beat to the guys with the little G and every piece of hair is in place and every, thing that you're wearing is in place. That's not my life. So that's not relatable to me. I need to know that I can relate. And listen, when people fall in love with you, they're going to fall in love with whatever it is you're doing. So you could be selling some bug spray and somebody going to go find some bugs so they can buy your product because they absolutely love you because they feel like they know and that they are connected to you.
So you building real relationships out here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because I think some people just think like, okay, so what I'm seeing, and I know, and this has to do with all genres of social media, because I feel like, a lot of our candidates, when it's political time, they jump and they want to beat up social media and, follow my page and I'm not getting the likes in the comments. I'm not doing this.
Right.
And I'm seeing it right now. I'm seeing the burnout.
Right.
Because I work with a few candidates and I'm like, okay, well, how are you posting to lead up to build that following?
Right.
And I think a lot of people, not just candidates, even entrepreneurs who want to sell those t-shirts.
Yes.
So, I just got a batch of t-shirts and then 2 people buy them. And
right.
then, or you're like, why my friends not doing this? Tell us about the necessity of preparing your crowd and building your crowd to say, hey man, this is what I do, and not selling first.
Right. So when you decide to sell first, what happens is you become very spammy. You become very irritating and people begin to unfollow you because that's all they see. There's a million people I can buy a t-shirt from. So why am I buying the t-shirt from you? There's a million people I can buy a hair product from. So why am I buying a hair product from you? It doesn't make sense if I don't know you. So therefore I should see you way before you're ready to put your product out there, way before you're ready to get the vote. There should be daily posts on your page. And this is going to scare some people because really you should be posting 3 to 5 times a day if you are an entrepreneur or if you are somebody that's selling or promoting anything on Facebook, because I'm not going to see every last one of your posts. A lot of people and a lot of gurus teach, there's a certain time to post. There are a billion people on Facebook. You can post at 1 o'clock in the morning. You can post at 1 o'clock at night. Somebody is going to see it. You can also schedule your post so you're not consumed all the time with trying to set an alarm to post. But if I am not knowing who you are, okay, because that's what I need to know. When I'm deciding to invest in your small business, because I can go to Macy's, I can go to Guess, I can go to Gucci and get anything I need. So when I decide to invest in you, it's because I know who you are. And I get to know who you are from your social media platform.
Man, you better tell it. You better tell it, man. And it's a lot of people who say, well, I don't do social media, I don't be on social media. That's drama and everything. But you're painting a new light on social media, saying, hey, look at it as a positivity and use it as a tool.
Right. Make it make sense. It's drama everywhere. Don't get involved in the drama.
You can't blame it on social media.
You can't blame it on social media. My block list so long. Because I'm going to protect my peace, okay? I unfollow and will block every single day because I'm on social media so much and it's so important for me to protect my peace, right? This is a free marketing tool. Why would I not use it? I can count on one hand how many times I've used ads and boosts and things of the sort. Hadn't really worked, but I have 190,000+ followers just on Facebook alone from simply posting and creating reels to make people laugh and learn.
Man, y'all better get up on game and follow Tanisha Bowman on Facebook, because this
Yes.
girl can get you paid, man.
Yes.
Now, including getting our audience paid and on social media. I know you're doing classes. I know you're doing something. How can they get in contact with you to, I mean, what do they need to do? They need to follow you? What do they need to do to say,
Yes.
hey, man, I need to go to school?
Yeah, so definitely follow me at Tanisha Bowman on social media. That's TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All right, and then for YouTube is You Still Can at Tanisha Bowman. But you can also subscribe to my website, because when my next class comes up, then you will get the email, and that's TanishaBowman.com. Making it really easy, really simple. That's a free tool I just gave y'all. Make it simple across the board, but it's TanishaBowman.com.
Man, you better tell it. Y'all better stay tuned, man, because we got Tanisha Bowman in the building, man. Game Changers Media Network, Game Changers Magazine, Voices of the Village podcast. You guys stay tuned. We're going to go to another commercial break. We got Tanisha Bowman of Brocan right here on VOTV. Ease up.